G'day everyone. Welcome back to another set of Alliance War videos in Puzzle Combat. Welcome to those of you that are already online with me, and welcome as well to those of you that are going to join us throughout the stream. And also those that are going to join us in playback as well. It's great to have you all with me. Yeah, we've got a bit of an older grudge match here. Well, it's a match we used to get a lot, but we haven't had for a little while now. But it is against Special Task Force. They're a German-based alliance. Do pretty well. Usually they are top 10 region pretty much all the time. They, like us, are on 29 out of 30 members at this point in time, so it is a 29 v 29 war. You can see that there, 29 and 29. They are running blue tanks, so we see a lot of Tremors, Annas, Pavardis, and Panzers, with the odd ones like Lillian and Booster and such thrown in there as well. So we will be using some fairly standard teams that I've used a lot over the last little while. You're probably well familiar with them, but there have been one or two changes to them, so I'll let you guys see if you can spot the recent changes, and hit me in the comments section if you reckon you know what they are. But yeah, we're as I mentioned, we are 29 out of 30 at the moment, so we do have an opening in the Horde. They're not very common if you've been watching along with my stuff. They only pop up fairly infrequently, so I guess this is a little bit of an advertising pitch. If you are interested in joining the Horde, do reach out to me. That's my contact info there. Or you can hit me up even on these YouTube vids as well, and I'd be happy to get back to you. But yeah, we've got an opening. If someone's interested, please get in touch. We'd be keen to chat with you. So without too much further ado, we may as well jump straight. Ooh, actually, didn't talk about it. 156 flags on their side with 133 on our side, and then the war scores themselves, it's 116k on our side and 120k on their side. So they've been on a bit of a win streak, and we've lost last week to KA, and then otherwise it's been a fairly good run for us. So a little bit ahead of us on the scores, but the war is pretty tight and there are still a lot of flags left to come, so a lot can and will probably change in the next little while. So let's just crack in. So we've got a number of double reviving teams that are still alive. So the obvious ones are Ancient Pig, not Remy, sorry, and Müder Joe. I think those are the only two that have got double revives, but there are a number with single revivers, such as Lady Hawk here, Hot Dog Toni, who else we got? Remy's got one, Halu. Foxy doesn't have one, but she has often sent me videos online, so we might pick her up at some stage. And then if you've been watching my vids for a long while, you'll know that there's something of a curse with regards to Froschi and my attacking him. So historically, I don't think I have ever beaten him on a stream. So I don't know whether I want to test that streaming luck or if I want to just avoid the curse and carry on with my life as if it wasn't there. So yeah, we'll start off with Ancient Pig just to kick ourselves off and get into the swing of things. So we'll pull up one of our old faithful teams. So we've got two Emmas. We'll grab a +18 Ksenia. Who else? We're going to need a blunderbuss, so we'll get a +12 in there, and we'll go an unemblemed white. Should be about right. So we'll just switch over speed crit guns here. Those ones are all good, and that should be enough to get us going. Yeah, let's hit it. Let's see what happens. I do have my mic and audio effects all on this week. I did check that before starting the stream. Had that issue last week where I started the fight started the whole stream and did a whole bunch of talking before realizing that my mic was turned off, which was a little bit awkward. Oh, lucky cascade there. We did manage to get Panzer before Panzer fired, which is good. And now I'm just trying to pick up this red match here just to charge the double blunderbuss up. Oh, so close. How can we get a red? I don't know if we can get a red without triggering Talon. 100% charged. Alright, that's not ideal, but we can deal with Talon this way. There's that red tile. And we got rid of Talon, which was a little bit lucky with a Cascade. So I didn't really want Talon to be alive and firing for the simple reason that Talon gives dodge, and I have already decreased my accuracy using Blunderbuss. I've already reduced it by 32%, so I don't really want a plus 18% dodge tossed in on top of that. Hence why I didn't, or I tried really hard not to let Blunderbuss and Talon be on at the same time. A little bit annoying that revive there, because it does mean that Ksenia, well, there you go. You can see Ksenia's about to revive him, but that's okay because we do have all of our skills charged again, so we can just finish off like that. Almost finish off like that. There we go. Got him in the end. Alright, so that's one of the double revivers done. So let's pick up Müder Joe, who chatted with a fair bit. He has sent me quite a number of screenshots and stuff of heroes in order to help build up some of my databases. So shout outs to him. He's been really awesome over the last while. Let's do it this way. Alright, Blunderbuss there, and then just scroll to the top. Alright, so we'll go dodge gun here, speed crit there, speed crit there, and speed crit there. Yeah, Viscera, I do sometimes get some pretty good runs of tiles. A little bit lucky with a couple of the cascades that came in on that last one, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt as we keep going. So I found sort of one of the key, or one of the things that's made the biggest difference to really surviving war attacks, even with poor boards, is mixing it up a little bit in terms of some of the colors that you use. So in the last one you saw I went green and red. This time I've gone red and blue, and it's just really to reduce over reliance on specific colors all in a row. So whoa, that hurt a lot. That wasn't great. This could be very unideal very quickly if I don't get some tiles to come in. This is not going to go to plan. For the simple reason that taunt was my Ksenias are so broken, I swear, in wars. They don't ever seem to do anything. Ah, man. One day I'm gonna have a war hit where Ksenia actually manages to do something, and it's going to completely change the scape of that battle, but until then, I just seem to keep getting my broken one. Alright, I'm going to move on from that for now, and we might circle back and use our final hit against it, because I didn't actually do very much damage to it, so yeah. Blue tiles were needed, and blue tiles were not received. So we'll go back to greens, just because they worked well. And where's another Emma? There she is. Yep, Eric, so that was one of the changes that I've made to the war teams. I used to run Anastasia at 4-80 in that war team. I've recently promoted Booster up to 5th tier. So she's done quite well so far. Yeah, but I've still got a lot of levels left to go on Booster, so they both did pretty much the same amount of direct healing. Both of them do about 200 direct healing, and then Booster will give a minion out, which has quite a large amount of health, because Booster at max tier has a lot of health. And then my rationale was as well that Booster's mana generation also stacks up with Ksenia's mana generation. So between the two of them, I could have a almost limitless supply of mana, or charge, sorry, using the wrong term. But as you could see in that last one, that didn't quite go to plan, because the whole thing with using blue heroes is that you need blue tiles, which I didn't really get much of. So alright, so that whole fight was done and done very quickly. I didn't even touch on it, but the Froschi curse seems to be mostly broken, at least there. So managed to get a win against Froschi, so I am quite happy with that. So we got Ox and then another Wyatt. There's another one, and we just need you and you. So that was definitely the theory, Eric, but it didn't really go to plan this time. Actually, those need to be switched around, and we'll go that one and that one. All right. So fourth flag. So one of the more major changes that I've been making recently is I've just been gradually leveling a bunch more of my green heroes. So previously I was sort of running a couple fairly strong green stacks and then going very off color for the rest of my tiles. Whereas recently I've sort of really focused on leveling or finishing a bunch of green heroes, which has basically allowed me to start doing things like this, where I've now got 3 teams that I've had a 3 green stack on. Oh yeah. But yeah, this is indeed the second change that I've made, or the second team change. So this one, I've swapped this team out quite a lot. I don't think any of these heroes used to play together. So I brought Krampus in from a different team and paired him up with Talon. Then I've got a center or a green trilogy of Wyatt, Tamika, and Ox. And it doesn't sound like the team should work very well, but it kind of just really does work quite well. Because between Tamika's riposte, or counterattack rather, Wyatt's healing and Talon's healing, it really sort of works to keep everyone alive. The only real downside is when I'm using Tamika with Talon, I often get a lot of dodges kicking in, and when I'm trying to get counterattack to deal out a lot of damage, dodge actually can be quite annoying. So I'm still toying with this one. I'm tossing up, say, taking Talon back out and putting in what's it called? Just a direct healer. For Sierra, no, I haven't actually had a look at my watchtower recently. I would be keen to see if people could take down my new defense with only 3-star heroes. I like seeing those kind of exhibitions. So if anyone does try to take my defense out with only 3 heroes, whether you're successful or unsuccessful, do get in touch with me on either Line or Discord. I'd be keen to see those videos. So my current raid defense, for those that haven't seen it, it's pretty much just a Christmas coloring kind of thing. It's got 3 what is it? I think it's 3 red heroes and 2 green heroes, I think is the setup. So it could actually very possibly get taken quite easily by 3-star heroes. So yeah, I'd be really keen to see those hits if anyone does make them and is able to share them around. Yeah, I love those kind of videos. I think they're a lot of fun to do. Those sort of raid challenge hits where you're probably not going to win, but you're just having fun trying all the same. So yeah, I think the one that I'm trying to do at the moment is I've been trying to get a 2-hero victory. So basically taking 2 heroes and taking down a full 3-hero, or sorry, a full 5-hero defense team. Eric, yeah, you can absolutely add me on Discord. My information, I'll just flash it back up again. That's it right there. So that's my Line contact and my Discord contact. So if anyone does want to get in contact with me, Those are my informations right there. So pause the video, jot them down, reach out, whatever you need to do. Alright, so we got 2 flags left. There is that hit on Müder Joe that I'm probably going to circle back round to, but we will finish off Don Patron. I think we'll take him on. So we're getting more into the regions of very experimental teams. And to three. Yeah, that should work out right. Alright. Have I ever thought of using Mirage for war attacks? I would absolutely love to use Mirage, except I'll just quickly show you. This is my highest level Mirage. Sorry, keeping on scrolling, keeping scrolling. There she is there. There's my highest level Mirage at this point. She is definitely on my list of heroes to level, except she's just not at the peak of my list of heroes to level. So this top row here is the ones I'm currently leveling. So we've got Tamika and Booster, who are already in war attacks. And we've got Demonica, who I'm really leveling for raid tournaments and stuff. Scarlet, I'm going to push all the way up to maximum because I think she will be awesome combined with Rudolph. And then we've also got Tannenbaum, who's going to be quite fun again in tournaments. So I just need to switch these weapons over. Speed gun there and dodge gun there, and we should be good to go. Alright, let's hit that. Alright, some more green tiles, which is good. Up the middle here. A little bit lacking in yellows, but I will send this quick yellow straight onto Krampus just so that we can start. Oh, we got a second yellow, which was great. So rather than just maiming him, we managed to get rid of him. And now I just got to bring these yellows up towards these ones. We'll do that, and then we've now got 2 more yellow match 3s that I can make, so we'll do the first one. Oh, lucky match 3 green as well. I'm just going to shoot because I've got a match 4, which is ghosted, so 8 tiles. And then we'll just fire away on Ksenia. Oops, there we go. And we're just going to finish off, and we're not even going to need Maya Vinaya. Grab some more yellows. And we'll just finish off Von Hagen. So, probably completely unnecessary to have put Maya Vinaya in that team. Didn't seem to make any difference whatsoever. Alright, I should really come back and finish off Müder Joe here. There's not a huge amount of points left, but it is a double reviving team. The only thing is I'll ask the question, but I probably will end up just cleaning Joe, simply because it is still a double reviving team and they can be quite tricky. But this here, Lady Hawk, is the other defense I would probably attack. Halu is a little bit annoying, but I think this is probably the more annoying defense. I might go for Lady Hawk just because I think someone will have enough team power to take on that last one there. So, last team, we've got Wyatt and another Wyatt, yes. Hairwear and Melter. So we will give the speed gun here. The dodge accuracy there, and just a straight up dodge gun there. How do we want to approach the final hits? Tamika might need some extra healing. Alright, so we'll go Rudolph for his Dispel on all the enemy heroes, and Jacosta for some extra damage. So we'll go speed and crits there. We'll try that out. Alright. Final flag. Let's go. Not a huge amount of green tiles in a nicely matchable position, but we do have a red match 3 onto Tamika, which is good. And we've kind of stalled a little bit now, so we'll just grab those ones there. Grab the greens to the left, and then grab the greens at the top here as well. Nobody's really charged except for Tremor. We got it? Nope, not quite. Almost had him. Alright. Just go. Oop, a lot of greens there. So we'll just heal. I'm going to charge block the left hand side just to stop Tamika and Ksenia from firing there. Oop, but Tamika managed to withstand, so not ideal, but I do have Rudolph ready to go now. So Rudolph has in his ability there that he removes all buffs from all enemies, which is great, seeing as they all just created a metric crap ton of buffs. So we've just cleared all of them out in one turn, and now I just need some more tiles, please. And literally not bring Tremor back, if possible, guys. What is my favorite hero class? A Demolition Warfighter. My favorite class is probably, if I had to choose it, it really depends. I really love the medic class in most situations, because medics have the ability to basically bring additional free healing to your allies. This is not going well, just for the record. So medic is probably one of my favorites for that reason. Spy class is actually also very up there. I think Spy class is an amazing hero class as well. Simply because the Spy class will allow you to remove charge from enemies on a random chance. Oops, not good. There goes Wyatt. So it's now just a solo fight of Mortis versus everyone. What can we do? Not a lot, I don't think. Did we get Tamika? No, don't even get Tamika. So yeah, I'd probably have to say Spy class is my favorite. That was not a good final fight. Not a good final fight at all. I have absolutely no idea. No idea where that one went wrong. Alright, definitely probably would have been better served cleaning Mudder Joe there. But it is enough points to get us to 249, so not too bad. It is probably a bit above par for most average attacks. A little bit below my normal average. I think my normal average is about 280 or 290 points per war, so a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've really got for this video. There are still a fair number of flags left, 123 on our side and 154 on their side, so a lot can and will probably still happen throughout the rest of this war, but that's probably all I've got for now. I do have a second stream starting in 6 minutes time, which is going to be an Empires and Puzzles stream, so if you also play Empires and Puzzles, feel free to join me for that, because we'll be kickstarting that one in about 6 minutes time against the Russian alliance. So yeah, if you're going to join me for that one, I will see you then over in that stream. Just head back to my channel, have a look around, and you should find the next stream link. But otherwise, I will wish you all So far I've been loving Demolition Class fairly. Yep, so Demo Class is a really awesome one. Just removing buffs randomly from the enemy can definitely make a big impact on their ability and their cohesion as a team. So yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me. Great to chat with you all. Hope you guys all enjoyed this set of war hits. Unfortunately, wasn't my best work, but we got a fair amount of cookies anyway into the cookie jar. So I'll see you guys all in the next video. So until then, stay safe, happy gaming, and yeah, I'll catch you then. Bye.